Hi everyone, Silly Chicken here, and welcome back to another episode 2 of Silly Chicken's Survival Guide. So today, I'm going to show you how to use a chest boat. Okay, if you right-click on the boat, you'll be in it. Shift takes you out of the boat. But if you want to see what's in your chest without getting in the boat, do Shift and then right-click on the chest. And you can look in the chest without having to sit in the boat. So here I'm going to go ahead and put some of my resources that I might want. These I might throw away, I might use, I don't know. I do like to keep some blocks on me in case I have to bridge somewhere or do something. But we are going to leave that inventory, and you use E to leave your inventory, and to access your personal inventory, you do push the E key. I should have said that last time, but hopefully you figured that out. Okay, we are in the boat now, and to ride in your boat, you're going to use the same keys as walking. W is forwards, A is left, D is right. You can look, but that will not change your direction. So if you want to feel like you have more control over the boat, look straight ahead and then just use your keys W, A, S, and D. S will bring you backwards, okay? So here we go. First thing I see is this sugarcane. Sugarcane is very important in the game because you make paper out of it, and we need it for sugar. So for brewing potions. So the first thing I'm going to do is collect some sugarcane. I see some over there. Ooh, look, a turtle. Another thing you can do is write down the coords. Go to F3 of every resource or take a screenshot. So if you need a turtle, like turtle eggs later on for a farm, you know where to come back and get them. And that really helps if you keep track of the resources that you find. Ooh, a deep hole. Look down there. Exciting. Okay, now we're going to go back to our boat. And we're just going to go gather some resources. One thing you can do if you're worried you're going to lose your place is travel a shoreline. But you can always follow the shoreline back. And here we have jungle. Jungle can really be a good source of certain materials, like cocoa beans. If you want to make cookies, you need these cocoa beans, so we could get some of those. And cocoa beans only grow on the jungle tree. So let's grab some cocoa beans and some jungle wood. That's a good tree. I don't want to chop down a big one because I don't want to be here all day. Ooh, I hear a parrot. Parrots can be tamed with seeds, but we'll do that later, I think. I do hear one, though. And oftentimes in a jungle, you will find watermelon. And watermelon is great to sell for emeralds. So if I see watermelon, I will most definitely grab it. You do have to be careful in jungles, and that a lot of your mobs can stay spawned. See, there's the parrot right there. We'll go look at him. We might come back for him. And there's a pretty red one. Oh, how pretty. But look, a watermelon. I'm getting the watermelon. And look what else I see. This is very important. Bamboo. Bamboo makes the scaffolding that allows you to build things with a lot more ease. And you don't have to have tons of it to start your own supply. Be careful leaving your boat too far because it's easy to get lost in a jungle, especially if you haven't played much or at all before. So just be a little more cautious you'll have a better experience. So now we've got some more resources, and I think we'll travel a little bit further. We didn't even go very far, and we've already got that many things. That's incredible. And we are on the ocean, so you're going to see things like squid. They have black ink. But we don't need that right now. We might go ahead and gather some more sugarcane. Give us a good start. Look at this. A scoot. That's unusual. Look how many turtles. I really like that there are so many here. I could set up oh my gosh. An ocelot. See why I like this game? So fun. It's always a surprise. You go around a corner and you see some really beautiful things. I'm going to take a screenshot so that I can come back, even though it's very near spawn, just in case I build away from spawn and I forget where this resources was at. I can come back here. So many different things you can make with the turtle, from potions to helmet. So we'll just go ahead and take that memento they left behind. And this is only day 2, and look how much we've got, but we do not have a bed, and look, the sun is setting. So what are we going to do? We're going to look for a place that we can dig in at, and that we can just hide for another night. We don't have any sheep. We don't see any sheep. So oh, that rock outcropping looks good. Let's go there and just dig straight in, and we'll do a little bit of mining for our second night. Once that sun touches this horizon down here, mobs can start spawning. That's how close I am to playing with mobs right now. Don't really want to, so we're going to come over here. Oops, didn't park my boat close enough. Could be a boating violation. I still didn't. And we're just going to dig in for the night. At least that was the plan. You can find yourself very quickly in trouble. Good thing I made extra ones. We're just going to go back in here and put a roof over ourselves if we need to. That's all right. See, I'm already safe for the night. Throw a little torch down, and we can mine here for the night. Some more coal. We'll gather that. Maybe we'll find more iron. I should go ahead and make a shield. Funny story. First night I played the game, I tunneled straight down. I went straight down, and I wasn't brave enough. Some people talked me into playing, and I wasn't brave enough to be on the surface. So I tunneled straight down. I got disoriented, did not know which way was up, and I had to cry for help. Help, I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out. I don't know which way is up. I had no idea how to read the XYZ coordinates, and I was stuck. It was so funny. I think about it now, it just makes me laugh. But, you know, you got to start somewhere. Rock outcroppings are a great place to find your big rock outcroppings. They will a lot of times have iron on the surface, and you can get it that way. Another way, if you're near an ocean, which we are here, is to row around out on the water and look for shipwrecks. Shipwrecks will have a lot of materials, early game materials, that will really give you a big boost. You do have to be careful not to drown, but shipwrecks are another great way to find iron, early game iron, even diamonds, and great way to do that. And you have to be careful if you didn't place any torches outside, because you can have mobs spawning pretty quickly around you, which actually might be a good thing because we might get some string. We still don't really have a lot of food, but notice my hunger bar, because I haven't been running, has not even gone down, and we're on day 2, and I'm not even dropped 1 on my hunger bar. So I'm not in any danger of starving right now. Let's put our crafting table down. And now that I have iron, here are all the iron things we can make. We could have a shield. I don't have enough wood, so let me do that first. And we can make us a shield. And how much damage? 5. This one does 6. It's not that much more amazing. We'll just go ahead, and I will need an iron pickaxe if I find certain materials can only be mined, like diamond and some of the other, I think this lapis one. There's certain materials you can only mine. I think gold is another one. If you have an iron pickaxe, if you use any other pickaxe, they'll just disintegrate. It'll just disintegrate. You can't pick it up. Oh, look, daybreak. It's almost morning. There we go. So let's go ahead and gather ourselves together here. Go out, get in our boat, and let's go find out where we want to actually live. Did anything spawn? So the shield is put in your offhand, and you hold it up with a right click. So if something like would shoot an arrow at me, I could go like this and shield myself from it. It is early morning. See the mob over there burning? They can only spawn with like 20 blocks of you, which may be why they're not here on this island. See him burning up over there? The sunlight burns the zombies and the skeletons up, but a skeleton can hide like under a tree, and your creepers do not burn up. So your creepers can be hiding in the jungle. Like if they spawned around you and you didn't see them, they can sneak up on you that way. So let's see if we have any mobs here that survived, namely like a spider. I can use my axe if I need to. Do we have any other mobs here? And we're going to have to find a place to live and grow some food. I suppose we could... I don't know where I want to live. Have you ever had that problem? We could gather some seeds. You gather seeds by breaking grass. So let's get a few seeds, and you need the seeds to grow the wheat. So let's get a few seeds so we can start a little wheat farm somewhere. That's actually quite a few. And if we find a village, of course, that'll make it super easy. But I'm purposely not trying to find one just to show you how to do it without finding the village. Okay, what else do we have over here? Birch trees. Okay. To jump, you hit your shift key. To go fast for me, it's I press R and then jump, so you can run and jump, but I will wear myself out and my hunger bar will go down. Let's go a little bit out into the water. And you can, another thing you can do, oh, this is a great thing to show you. You don't have to have a fishing pole, but you might, just be careful you don't drown. So get your sword. Let's say I was starving. I can jump in here and I can kill these fish. But you gotta watch your bubbles on your because if you can die fairly quickly drowning. See, I got one fish, two fish. The only danger is the guy with the trident. He hits hard. If he sees you, he can hit you hard. But you can find the fish in rivers and in the ocean. And not all fish are that edible. Some of them are not edible at all. Oh, look, a dolphin. How pretty. Some fish are... There's one fish called a puffer fish that does do damage. It poisons you. So we don't want to mess with him. He makes a sort of zoop sound when he's near. You just avoid him if you can. He can hit you through a boat, which is a little bit frustrating. Okay, well, we're going on down. Usually if you follow a shoreline, here's another clue. If you follow a shoreline, you will find a village. That's another thing you can do to get yourself into, get a bed and get to a village pretty quick. And we are in a tropical ocean, so you're going to see these little groups of tropical fish. These are not the kind that you can eat. So they're not the kind you can eat. So it's just the big, there's two, there's a brown, there's a salmon, I think it's salmon and trout that you can eat. On the little tropical fish, you can eat them, but they don't really do anything for you. There's some more fish there that you could eat. There's the brown ones right there. We're going to grab a couple of those. It's easy food, you know, than growing a big old garden. Okay, let's go back to our boat. I don't want to get too far away from my boat. Sometimes instead of, when you kill them, they will drop bone meal, which is nice. I guess fish bones do make bone meal, don't they? And see, for all my adventuring, I am still at barely down on my hunger. So you don't have to panic. If you do a lot of speed running or running fast, you will go down quickly on your hunger bar. Whoa, this is cool. Should we spend a night out on the water? It could be really boring just rowing around. There's little tropical fish. I kind of want to be in the warm waters. Don't really want to spend another night in a cave though, and I have not found a village yet. This is different. This is a different kind of wood. Here we go. This is acacia wood here. It's pretty. I like acacia wood. It's all orangey color. Oh, there's probably a sheep here. Should we look and see if there's a sheep? Let's see if we can find a sheep and make a bed. I'm tired of hiding down in the caves. Okay, let's just go. There should be sheep up here somewhere. There should... Oh, look, the new pigs! I'm sorry, I'm gonna kill you to eat you. Oh, you're so cute. I'm not gonna kill you. You must die. You must not die. We're looking for sheep. Here's some right here. And they can be different colors, but I see I've got brown hair. So let's grab, if you jump and hit on the way down, that's called a crit. And a critical hit, and you will do a lot more damage. I could have made shears. True, I did have the materials. So now we're going to make a bed. I'm going to put my crafting table down. This is how you make a bed. You put 3 wool across the top and you put 3 blocks like that. And now I have a bed. So now when night comes, I don't have to be afraid. And I can sleep the night away. I'm not going to get eaten by monsters. I'm going to go ahead and cook some food. And how you do that, of course, is just like you cook other things in the game. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put some, again, let's just use wood. I got plenty. And we are just going to cook us some fish and steak and camp out here for the night. And if I didn't like the color of this bed being brown, which I'll probably dye it a different color. And the reason why is a brown bed is hard to spot. If you set it down and at the front of a cave and you go running back, it looks just like dirt. You want to use a bright color generally. A bright red, bright yellow, orange, something that would allow you to spot it. Now if you click before it sets, it'll tell you that. You can only sleep at night. But it will also reset your spawn point. So if you die, you come back to wherever your bed is at. And now we've made the advancement. Sweet dreams. Camping on the beach. Perfect for my first night. I think I shall have steak for breakfast. Or lamb chops, I should say. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. And please don't forget to subscribe. I'm an Inksy Winksy channel and I need all the help I can get. And hopefully in the next video, we will figure out where we're going to live. If not, I'm sure we'll have more adventures. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!